Welcome back to another Marvel Strike Force video. So today we're going to be talking about the 4.2.0 release notes. We're also going to be talking about a little bit about Beast because we did not manage to make a video about him. I've just been a little bit too busy, but we're going to be quick talking about him. And then we're also going to be looking at Emma Frost's kit because it's not in the blog post update here. She will probably add to the game, when the update goes live, so we could just look there, but we got some nice infographic instead. So let's just get right into it. So we got Squirrel Girl, Beast and Emma Frost, coming to the game, 3 new characters, new traits and all that with Young Avengers. So arriving over the course of this release, we got Enhanced Squad with 3 new playable characters, Squirrel Girl, Emma Frost and Beasts. We got a new store, it's the one from Ultimus, we might have seen some pictures of it because I think it was with the last major update, they showed a little bit, or some got, a quick glance of it because, they added it into the store tab. And it had the Ultimus icon, so it's going to be probably a new one for the Ultimus orbs, some new gear and stuff like that. But doesn't look like there's going to be any shots, at release. But maybe try and save up, hoard your currency still, even if you can buy gear with it now. They probably will eventually maybe add a character or two to that, and then you have depleted all the currency. So I would advise saving it a little bit at least. So we got new advanced option, items.count, you can now see the number of items in inventory beneath the item in the store. To activate, go to the advanced options in the settings menu. So I think, the advanced options in the setting menu, I think I don't think too many people know about, the stuff you can do there. You can actually change it so you can open 10 orbs at once. You can change it so you can hold it in portrait modes and all that stuff out. So definitely go check out the advanced options mode after the update and you'll see all the good stuff that's there. We got some milestone selection screen visual updates. And we also got the sample at top squad with the limited time friendship trait. It's going to be the one for the Squirrel Girl event, the unbeatable education. We got a bunch of bug fixes also. Here we're not going to be talking about any of them really. It's just, you can feel free to pause the video and read them if you like. So yeah, that's it here. And then we got some updates to some characters. We already talked about America Chavez, Spider-Man, Miss Marvel and Storm in the Squirrel Girl video made. So if you're interested in seeing a little bit about that, check that out. But you got it here too, so just pause the video if you want to read. But then we got some new ones here. We got Storm, her basic shocking blow. Update now is if Beast is an ally, gain 2 charge, otherwise gain 1 charge. Special, the Ice Storm. Updated, if Beast is an ally, there's a 50% chance not to lose charge. So basically, updated to account for Beast, so they can have some synergy. We got Cyclops here, his basic, it's updated. If this character has 1 or more X-Men allies, always apply defense down, and you usually would put him on an X-Men team, Phoenix or stuff like that. So yeah, definitely will have use of that. We got Wolverine, his basic adamantium claws. It's got updated. If this character has 1 or more X-Men allies, all secondary attacks have 100% chance to crit. And if character has 1 or more X-Men allies, this attack cannot be counter-attacked. Then we got an update to Phoenix. No, don't worry, it's not going to be a game-breaking update that will break Phoenix even more. It's just simply on ally taunt, gain taunt, and then if Beast is an ally, gain taunt for 2 turns instead. And I still think it's a little broken, I guess, but not too much. But that's my main, thing with Phoenix is, whenever she gains taunt, she only has it for 1 turn, and if she's already at high turn mid and stuff, she just loses it right away. She won't be killed, the tank will get killed instead. So this kind of solves the problem a little bit. We're giving her a taunt for 1 more turn. Then we got Sabretooth. His passive Feral Healing, updated, gain 5% damage per Brotherhood or Mutant ally. Then we got Mr. Sinister. It's just so many updates here to reflect on all the new characters coming. So Mr. Sinister, his passive Mutant Genetics, updated, on spawn, generate 3 ability energy for this character if non-cloned. And then on turn, heal 50% of max health, 5% of max health per Marauder or Emma Frost ally. So as you can see, Emma Frost here is most likely going to be on the Marauder team. And the Marauders right now have 4 Marauder characters, but that 5th slot has kind of been, up for grabs, so whoever you like. It's been Kingpin, Hand Sentry, those are popular picks, maybe even Ultron, but now we got Emma Frost, so it's in a way, it's going to be like the Fantastic Four with Namor, so she is going to be the Namor in this case. So apply regeneration to the 2 most injured mutant ally, and if Strife is an ally, apply regeneration to him as well. Then on Emma Frost or Marauder ally's turn, if this character's health is greater than 50%, redistribute 10% health from this character to that ally. Gain 50% focus, Marauder ally gain 50% focus, gain 20% max health, Emma Frost and Marauder ally gain 20% max health. And on War Defense, Emma Frost and Marauder ally gain an additional 30% max health. So even more for War Defense, it's already a pretty popular team to put on defense. And you know, it's going to be even more popular and all. But yeah, that's it for Mr. Sinister. No, I gotta admit, I actually don't use Mr. Sinister or Strife too much. They're not really geared, so if these changes are good or bad, you know, I'm not too sure, but it does look good from what I see here. So we got Strife, his special superiority, increase the barrier strength across all levels by 5%. The barrier is always a good ability to have. And then passive is Grandeur. It's updated on spawn, fill speed bar by 10%, plus 10% per mutant villain ally. On turn, if taunting, gain 1% deflect of the maximum of 3, plus gain barrier for 20% of this max character's health, so even more barrier. And then when a mutant villain ally drops below 50% max health, gain plus 1 taunt up to a maximum of 3, plus gain barrier for 20% of this character's max health. And on regeneration, gain barrier for 10% of this character's max health. And on War Defense, gain 50% resistance, mutant ally gain 50% resistance, then gain 50% focus, and villain ally gain 50% focus. Holy crap, it's a lot of stuff happening to the Marauders here, you know, with Mr. Sinister and Strife. We quickly got Toad 2 with his passive, Amphibian Autonomy. It's updated in War, gain 100% focus, and Brotherhood ally gain 100% focus. Definitely good against the Nick Fury Shield teams. So yeah, definitely a lot happening to the Marauder teams right here. Hopefully it could be for better, because as we all know, you know, it's basically a race to whoever can finish war first. You know, if Marauder gets an even harder team to, you know, take out for defense, you know, it will slow the process even more. So in a way, it's a good thing. So, and I hope these changes here will be for the better in terms of that. But anyway, that's it for now. As you can see, we did not have any Emma Frost kit or anything here, but we'll get to that. We have some infographics, but let's quickly move on to Beast right here. So this update was posted on July 10th, but you know, I didn't really have time to make it, so now we're going to it right now. So we got Beast that's coming here. He's going to be the newest member to the X-Men team, and he's going to bring a lot of stuff to the X-Men. As a member of the X-Men team, Beast is a support specialist who uses science to stop his allies. He grants X-Men ally a litany of positive effects, applies regeneration and heals each turn, and slam enemies hard enough to flip the positive effects. And Beast also introduced a new mechanic that takes effect in campaign and challenge missions, and we're going to be talking about that, and it looks pretty good, you know, from what it does, and seems to be, you know, you need to pair him with Phoenix for it to, you know, get the full effect. We will talk about that later. So then, here we got Beast. He's going to have the traits of Hero, Global, Mutant, Support, and X-Men. Then Basic, Dignified Strike, attract primary and adjacent target for damage and flip 1 positive effect to a negative effect. This attack flips 2 positive effects to negative effects during a counter assist. Then we got this special, Volatile Experiment, energy cost 3 out of 3, clear 2 negative effects on self, heal the 2 most injured allies for a percentage of this character's max health, and then attack all enemies for damage. Now, right now I want to say I'm not sure how I feel about, you know, healing on X-Men. I guess it's great, but you know, it's not something you want to use right away, at least, you know, because you don't want to heal up Phoenix. But you know, after Phoenix is dead, and yeah, probably you can give the team a little bit more sustain, because right now I don't feel like the team got any sustain. You know, once it's just Phoenix, you know, she's going to be doing all Joe. Everybody just dies, and you know, Phoenix just keeps on living. So that's kind of what it is. So, and then we got Ultimate Mutant Enhancement, energy cost 4 to 6, apply offense up to self and all blaster brawl and X-Men ally, apply defense up to self and all protector control an X-Men ally, apply speed up and grant ability energy to self and all support an X-Men ally, and apply regeneration to all X-Men ally. So we got some Blaster, Brawl, Protector, Controller and Support and all that, but generally it's going to be the X-Men that's going to take the most advantage of this, because you probably wouldn't pair him just on a Blaster team, but who knows, maybe we can find a team that he works for that's not X-Men, but I think X-Men would be the best for him for now. And then if this character has 3 or more X-Men ally at the start of the battle, the first ally death does not count towards the loss of a medal in campaign and challenges. So this one is big, because as we all know, Phoenix is the best character in the game. Basically everybody got her at gear 14 or gear 13 at this point, and there's this one challenge, I think it's the Red Star one, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's at least one of them. So and you can bring Phoenix in because I think it's a global node, and she is global, and as you can see here, he is global here too. So that means you can actually get into Dark Phoenix and you won't lose the medal, because that's kind of what I had for a long time. I had the last tier of it at 2-star because I kind of had to use my Dark Phoenix. I didn't manage to do it without using Dark Phoenix instead of getting 3 stars, but for anybody that's looking to do it in the future, this could definitely be a good thing with Beasts. Then on turn, apply regeneration on the most injured ally. If that ally is an X-Men, heal them for a percentage of his character's max health, then gain resistance, and X-Men ally gain resistance. So I definitely think he's going to be a nice addition to the X-Men. Who you're going to pull out, you have to see. I think maybe the one you would pull out from this team here would probably be Wolverine or something like that. Wolverine or Psylocke maybe. I'm not quite sure yet, but we'll still have to see. And then we got an update to Arena Store. Blob is coming to the Arena Store. Nick Fury is returning for his legendary event. We got some upcoming blitzes with Yonder, and then we got the big one with X23. The last member, for the X-Force team. For that to be complete. So that's the one I'm not going hard, but I'm going for the unlock on him, and everybody else should try and go for the unlock. And then we got a few bonus events here, and I think it's actually over right now. It's the one with the Mercs, and that means as always, the goal event is coming up, and then also a little bit for the Kree, because of the Fury event. So anyway, that's it for the blog post, but let's move on. We still have MR first. So we actually got an infographics here, and it's thanks to here alternate reality with Chewburger and Bigger Awesome. They're the ones that have this here, the infographics here. If you're interested in checking this video out, I recommend it. I will leave the link down in the description so you can check out the video, the infographic. So thank you to those for providing that. So as we go here, now we've got some infographics for Beast, Squirrel Girl and M Frost. We already made a video on Squirrel Girl, so we're not going to look on that. We did go through Beast on this blog post right now, so we're not going to go through that either. And then here we got Emma Frost. Now I think some of the game creators have gotten direct footage from the Fox Next itself. I'm not part of that, so I haven't gotten anything, so that's why I have to use this one here or wait for it to appear in game. So right here we got Emma Frost here. She is going to have the villain, global mutant and controller tag. And then let's just get right into it. So basic fashionable strike, attack primary target for 209% damage, will flip 2 positive effects to negative effects. And if charged, attack primary target for 304% damage plus 2 positive effects instead. And I'm not sure, definitely can be much better to flip a positive to negative instead of clearing it. It should definitely be flip 2 positive to negative and then clear 2 after that. Then we got her diamond form. If charge, clear charge and then bury yourself for 20% with his character's max health. Clear all negative effects from self and all allies. That's huge. Clearing all effects from all allies. So if you pumped up the Marauders with lots and lots of negative effects, boom, gone. She just clears it. And it's going to have a cost of 3 out of 3. So it's not a high cost either. So she's going to be cleansing a lot. Definitely a lot. So she's huge on that part. Then apply immunity to self and all mutant villain allies. Apply slow to all enemies and then gain charged. And then her ultimate, which is a 2 out of 4 cost. Turn the tables. If charged, clear charge. Clear all positive effects from all enemies. Apply blind to the primary targets. So if it isn't enough that, you know, she clears all negative effects from all allies, she clears all positive effects from all enemies too. It's just huge. You know, clearing positive effects from enemies and yourself, you know, it's huge. Definitely huge, one of the best abilities in the game. And then mind control the 2 enemies or ally characters with the most damage to attack the primary target. Control characters gain 4% damage for his attack. If primary target is killed, apply blind to the non-summoned enemy with the most speedball. So it's kind of, you know, like the Loki's mind control, you know, where 2 random characters can attack. But here it's going to be the one with the most damage and again extra damage. So she's just basically a worse version of Loki's. You know, worse in a way that it's going to do much more damage. So a better version, rather, if you would say. And then her passive, the White Queen, on turn, heal self for 50% of max health, apply minus 10% speed to all enemies, and while charged gain 400% armor and 500% resistance, which is huge because, you know, if you've ever, you know, taken a character from 70 to 71 or 72, I'm not quite sure which it is, I think it's 71, you know, you can see the huge spike in basically resistance and focus, so it's going to be, you know, kind of the same effect as that. Then on war defense, on spawn, apply defense up for 2 turns to all mutant villain allies. So yeah, so in essence, she's going to be like Namor is for the Fantastic Four. She's going to get the Marauder tag, but she's going to be used with the Marauder, and she actually looks quite good. So okay, hopefully my cam didn't get too much into the way, but I did. Luckily, you know, I did speak out the abilities, but you know, here you can see them if you wish to see them. And you know, it's also got this little here, you know, first impression. Destined to slot in as the 5th Marauder on War Defense team, her kit brings utility to a variety of game modes, so definitely, you know, I agree with what he says. And also, you know, bring the utility to a variety of game modes. It's kind of the same as Loki, you know, he can be used in a lot of game mode, you know, just because, you know, he has stealth and, you know, he still has the mind control, and, you know, she's going to be the same, but best used on the Marauder. So best use cases, War Defense, Raid in Dark Dimensions, and then he's got a Whaler meter here, you know, for basically, you know, he recommends if you're a spender, you know, you should wait out, so it's not going to be an essential according to him. So anyway, big thanks to him for, you know, providing his infographics, you know, so I could actually make a video. So check him out. I will leave a link to his video down in the description. So anyway, you know, that's the video. I'm definitely excited for Emma Frost and basically everybody coming. Squirrel Girl, Emma Frost, and Beast going to spice things up a lot, I think. So I'm happy about that. So I think as I'm making this video, the update is going live, so I think, you know, the update is going live pretty soon now, so I'm going to go into the game and, you know, check out the stuff, check out the new traits of Squirrel Girl and all that. So anyway, if you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing to my channel, you know, for more content, liking the video if you enjoyed it. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.